After the tutorial meant for newspaper tube remainders recycling and creating a wall-type organizer, I'd like to make an item like this for myself too. At my workplace I often need some notes in front of my eyes to remind me of these or those forthcoming events. Well, actually all of us, regardless of our age, need such reminder notes from time to time. So today we are going to create an area to pin such notes to. I've chosen the color like this because I work with rolled stainless steel, so I'd like my item to be stainless steel styled. So I've designed this item for my workplace. What to start with? I take some sheets of paper used from one side, cut them into halves and roll a tube. I use a thin pencil for this purpose, but you may use a thick knitting needle if you like. It's up to you. Roll a tube. This time I'm not recycling tube remainders, but creating the item I've planned beforehand of new material. So, I've rolled a bunch of tubes, take them by the point of rolling, and place them under a water spray for a second in order to moisten them a bit. Then I press them and make them flat like this. In order to make prolonged circles, I use a marker. So I roll an oval like this. At first I disliked the circles made of this type of paper until I tried moistening it. In this case I get them smooth and neat. So I'm using the same very paper but moisten it before rolling the circles. In order to make a round circle, I use the same pencil I've used for rolling the tubes. The tube is moist too, so it curls smoothly. Well, due to the twists, one side is smooth while the other one may be somewhat clumsy. But anyway, you just select the front sides of the item and turn the neater side towards the viewer. Well, because I've moistened the tubes just now, the paper leaves some fine scraps on my fingers. But if you leave them for a while to dry, there won't be any. So, I create a note stand like this of the circles and ovals. It's up to your imagination how to arrange the ovals and circles together in order to make such a note board. This particular stand is meant for the person who prefers white things. So I'm going to glue the elements together with the help of dragon glue, universal polymeric adhesive. In our case it is called dragon, but it can be also called moment glue or some other way in other countries. I apply glue overnight. The next morning it is strong enough already to turn and twist it like this. This item has been made of the same wire tubes, but additionally sprayed with such an automotive paint. As a result, I've got my item chrome colored like this. Now I'd like to tell you a few words on how to pin notes to the boards. Let me propose you a few options of note attaching. You must have paid your attention to the fact that the tubes I've used are outsized. Well, I've made such tubes on purpose. In order to avoid piercing the wall, I need a thick item, and consequently thick tubes. The tubes are thick enough to protect your desk or wall from being damaged by pins. So this was the first option of attaching the notes with the help of normal pins. Another option is sticking clothing clips to the stand at random so that you could attach the notes well visible. You glue the clips to the board only once, and then the only thing you need in order to attach a note is pressing it like this, instead of getting pins in and out every time. The third option is worth your attention as well. You can attach a binder clip to the pin and get notes attached with the help of it. I've got fascinated by the process and tried creating a stand of sections of some different shapes. In particular, a board like this consists of sticks and circles. Take a look, please. The stand consists of the sections as follows: sticks surrounding a circle in a definite sequence. As a result, you get a square. Such square sections integrated make a board. In order to make the sticks, I've used a ruler. I think of using an empty pin box for making sticks of a bit bigger size as an option. The very process of creating the sections is exciting as well. The elements have to fit in size for creating sections. You have to look through all the stuff around you to select the things you can use as a form. The very process is really fascinating. Let me show you one more board of a somewhat regular shape. It consists of triangles. In order to create triangles, I've used a regular eraser. Spread glue along the edge and wrap it like this. The good thing about eraser is that you can press it thoroughly and let it fasten. The triangles integrated make a stand like this. In this case, I felt like making a long board, but actually you can make it of any shape you like, it's up to you. Then I've decorated the items metal style. In this case, I've painted in brown and then patinated with gold a little. These two boards are silver-like or stainless steel-like. As for the one we've been talking about, it is white. Let me draw your attention once again to the possible options of note attaching. Here is a closing clip glued to the board. Here you can see a few of them. Well, you can use pins as well if there is any vacant space, but I personally find it easier to attach notes with the help of closing clips. The second option is normal pins, as you can see on these two irregular shaped boards. The third option is already mentioned, small binder clips attached with the help of pins. I hope you like the idea that has gotten me so fascinated too. I believe all my friends and co-workers are provided with note stands already. Let's try our best to keep in mind everything we have to remember. May you enjoy your creativity, imagination, and good luck!